Okay, welcome back to From Pure Life. So I'm going to do part 2 of my lip product inventory. In case you missed part 1, I basically showed you my lip balms and my lip glosses. And then today I'm going to go through my lipsticks and lip liners and things like that. I did not show my lip smacker collection yet. That will be part 3. And I'm also going to be doing a nail polish inventory as well as a body care inventory, which is basically going to be like a Bath and Body Works collection because that's mainly what I have. And yeah, so those are the next videos that you can be looking out for in this inventory series. So let's go ahead and just jump into this. I'm hoping this video won't be too long. As always, I'm not going to swatch anything, but if you guys do want swatches or reviews on anything, just let me know down in the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna just move this is where all my lipsticks are right now. I'm gonna move this to the side. I'm sitting at a table just to make this a little bit easier to show you the product so I can have both hands. And I just put a cork board that I kind of decorated back here, and then I put down like a little tablecloth. So it's not, our table is very old and just looks all dinged up. So hopefully this will make it a little more pleasant to look at. But anyway, the first 2 items I want to show you lipstick wise are my e.l.f. lip palettes, and I have the Runway lip palette. I think this is the second one here, and I don't know if my phone will focus for you, but this is Runway lip palette number 1, and I will open this if I can open it. That's one thing about these, is that they're very they close very securely, which is nice. I'm just gonna pull it over here and open it for you, which is nice if you are traveling, because they won't pop open in your purse. But this is what that one looks like. You can tell I've already hit pan on one of the shades, this mauve shade right here. I really love these. If you have ever tried the potted lip balms by e.l.f., they were, I forget what they were called exactly, but they came in the little pots. This formula reminds me of that, just a bit more pigmented. These are very pigmented lip colors, but they're more of a balmy texture, very hydrating. If you are somebody who struggles with lip products feathering on you or bleeding, because these are so creamy in consistency, I recommend using a lip liner. They have more of a glossy finish, but they're a lot of fun to play with because you can mix and create your own colors. It comes with a really nice mirror up here, and you do get a little lip brush as well. So for $8, I think they are a great buy, and I love having them in my collection because they fill any gaps of colors that I don't own. This next one is the Runway lip palette number 1. This is the original one, and this one is more of like a fall winter palette, whereas the other one reminds me more of summer and spring. So I like having both of them. They smell really good, like vanilla. This one, you can tell I favor that pink shade. But yeah, the only one I'm not a huge fan of is this darkest one here. It almost looks black. It's kind of like a blackened plum purple color. It doesn't go in quite as dark as it looks in the pan, but yeah, these are great. I definitely recommend them, and I would repurchase if I ran out of them. Okay, next I have a bunch of these LA Color lip gloss and lipstick duos. This one is in the shade Twinkle, which is the pink one. I'm gonna kind of, maybe if I just angle this a little bit, you guys will be able to, towards the light a little more, you'll be able to see better. Which is just a pink lipstick, and then it has a little gloss. I really like these. They smell like bubble gum. My only complaint with this product is that the lipstick is such a wonderful creamy texture on its own. I love the lipstick on its own, but when I put the gloss on top, the gloss is very thin in consistency. I can kind of show you what the applicator looks like. It's like almost like a lip oil. That's what it reminds me of, because it's really, really, really thin and kind of not greasy, like gross, but it's just a little bit more oily. So when you put it on top of the lip product or the lipstick, if you're not careful, it can almost break down your lipstick. And I was wearing one of the bolder colors. I think it might have been this one, which I will show, oh, sorry guys, which I will show you next. And I had the lip gloss on top, and I wasn't keeping an eye on my lip color, and it ended up bleeding out of my lip line. It wasn't terrible, but it obviously wasn't very flattering. So just keep that in mind. I wouldn't glob the gloss on top, and I didn't. I had just put a little bit of it on, but instead of putting it all over, I just pat it on the center of my lip and wear it that way. But mainly when I use these, if I'm honest, I just use the lipstick. So this one is in the shade Twinkle, which has like the pink gloss and a pink lipstick. And then I have the one I was just showing you, which I really like. Excuse me. This is, where's the shade name here? This is in Flushed, and it's a deep kind of wine-colored gloss. The glosses are very, very sheer. They don't have much pigment at all. And then the lipstick is that deep wine color. I don't know if you guys can see how pretty that is. It's a really beautiful shade, and they're very creamy and hydrating. These are only $1 at Dollar Tree. And one thing I will say too about these is that you want to be careful if you're putting them in your purse to maybe make sure they're in another sort of bag. I wouldn't just chuck this in your purse, because the lid isn't the most secure lid in the world, and I've had these in the past and my lids usually tend to crack if you're not careful. But for $1, they're really, really pretty. And then I also have this one, which I think is in the shade Sensual, I want to say. This is more of like a fuchsia pink color. It has a fuchsia pink gloss and a fuchsia pink lipstick. And then, excuse me guys, I'm gonna just take a sip of my coffee. My throat is just a little bit dry today. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to find the other one. You know what? It's probably buried in the bottom and I don't want to dig for it, so I will just show you that when I get to it. I just have them all like piled in this bin right here. So I also have a bunch of these. These are the LA Colors. If you can't tell, I really like LA Colors lip products. They're just so great because LA Colors is cruelty-free, and their products are like $1 and some change usually. At Dollar Tree, obviously, they're only $1, but you can find them at Dollar General as well. And I mean, the most I've ever paid for an LA Colors lip product was like $1.50. So they're very, very affordable and really nice. They smell good and feel good. I am obsessed with this chunky lip pencil. I got this from Dollar Tree. Now, the packaging that it comes in, it's like one of those cardboard packagings with like the plastic overlay, had the name of the color, and I don't remember exactly what the name is because it's not printed anywhere on here, but I know this was something nude. Some sort of nude. It said nude something. I can't remember what the exact name was. But like I've said in my last video, LA Colors just does nude so well. They make the prettiest pinky brown shades, and that's exactly what this is. It's a little bit more cool toned, but it's so beautiful, and it smells really good, like vanilla. So yeah, love that. And these are very hydrating, wonderful lip products. I love that one. I also have this kind of deep red shade, and they had a really pretty, I bought all 4 that they had because I've enjoyed these. I've had them before. If you guys scroll back to some of my really old videos, I've hauled these before in the past in the white packaging. It's the same colors, just they changed the packaging up, and so I thought, oh, I really liked those, I'm gonna purchase them again. But I got the bubblegum pink one, and then also the more like corally red shade, which is pretty for summer. And this is a very wearable red, like hot red color. It's not the coral that I'm necessarily looking for. I am on the hunt, you guys, for a cruelty-free peachy coral lipstick. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. This one is pretty, but it's more red. I want something kind of similar to, I'm trying to think of, I had it before from Revlon, and I think it was called like Peach Smoothie or something like that, but it was like a peachy pink lipstick that it could kind of look coral. It's not like a bright in your face coral, it's more wearable, if that makes sense. But anyway, this is really pretty. I like it a lot, and I would repurchase those and have repurchased them. I also have 2 of these Milani lipsticks. Do you guys remember these? These are from Dollar Tree. When I first got into watching Dollar Tree hauls, everybody was hauling these, and I was so hoping I could find them, and when I found them, I was so excited. These are not the original ones that I had way back when. My sister actually was decluttering her makeup collection, and she had these, and they were unused, and I was like, oh my goodness, they still smelled really good, they look like they're in great condition, and she didn't want them, so she passed them on to me. And these were the 2 shades that I had, and I'm so excited because they were my favorite lipsticks for fall. And I don't know if this will focus on them, but the shades I have are Sweet Grape and Premier Plum. So this one is Premier Plum. It's just a deep, it looks really scary in the tube, but this is one of those lipsticks that it's more of a tinted lip balm, and when you put it on, it just gives a nice wash of like a plum color. It's beautiful, and they smell like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. And then the Sweet Grape one is my favorite. It's like a purple mauve plum color that has like a gold sheen. It's so beautiful. I love that one. I also have this Beautifully Bare lipstick by e.l.f. in the shade Touch of Pink. If you have never tried these, you need to. They are so nice. They're very hydrating. I don't think it's good. There we go. They're very hydrating. They remind me almost of a tinted lip balm, but it's a satin finish lipstick, and this one's just that perfect pinky, your lips but better shade. Really, really nice. They have a couple other colors in the line, and I'd like to try them. I have a Milani lipstick, another line of lipsticks that I really enjoy. I only have one. Because this is the color that I love the most. It's nude cream, and it's just it's my perfect nude. It doesn't wash me out. It's creamy and moisturizing, and it smells good. And Milani is cruelty-free, which is awesome. I also have another LA Colors lipstick. This is one of their matte lipsticks. You can get these at Dollar General, and I think they're like $1.50. And this one is in the shade Tender, right here. And it's another kind of pinky shade that I tend to gravitate towards. This one is more pink than the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one looks more like a pinky nude. This has definitely more of a warm pink to it, a nice mid-tone wearable pink. I think a lot of people would really enjoy that shade. Next, I have a lipstick from the brand Quo, and I got this in Canada. Quo is I think I'm pronouncing that right. It is a Shoppers Drug Mart brand, and Shoppers Drug Mart is kind of like a Walgreens or an Ulta. They carry some more expensive makeup, but they also have like your typical drugstore makeup. And I always go and visit Shoppers Drug Mart whenever we go up to visit my in-laws, because I love the makeup section, and I love the ladies that work there. They're all so nice and helpful. And I was looking around and told the girl I was looking for a lipstick and showed her this one, and she's like, oh my gosh, I love those. They're really good quality. And also Quo is cruelty-free, which is really cool. And look how pretty, I don't know if you guys can see this, but look how pretty this packaging is. It has like kind of like a 1920s vibe to it when I look at the little designs in there. And then it's really cool because you push it and then it pops out. But I love this shade. It's like this is what I would call like my signature shade of lipstick. I'll swatch this one for you. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I just need to show you. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's kind of a mauve rose shade, and this is what I feel like looks the best on me. I'm just in love with it, and it was only like $8, but it feels like a really high-end lipstick. I love it. It's awesome. So if you live in Canada or you're going there on a trip, definitely check out the Quo line, and it's in the shade, if you're interested, it's in the shade 7. Okay, I have some of these Wet n Wild Silk Finish lipsticks. I'm also a huge fan of Wet n Wild lip products. This one is in the shade Retro Pink, and it's a really pretty pinky purple, which is another very signature Lauren shade. I like pinky purples because I'm obsessed with the color pink. But yeah, I like that one a lot. Very creamy, comfortable lipstick. This is actually newer. My husband got this for me. I've had this in the past and almost used it up. I love this color. It's also a silk finish lipstick by Wet n Wild in the shade Nouveau Pink, which is basically just a creamy Barbie pink shade. Oh, here's that other LA Colors duo I was telling you about. This one's in the shade Natural. And this lipstick is very surprising because it's a nudie color that I love because it has a nice warmth to it, but it also has a gold sheen. It's really pretty, and it just comes with a clear gloss on the end. I have the e.l.f. Plumper and Primer, which just has like your little concealer colored primer for your lips on one end, and then the plumper on the other end. It's a cinnamon scented plumper. I have this Essence lipstick. It's the matte lipstick in the shade 2, and I love this color. This is very similar to the Quo lipstick that I showed you, only this one is matte. That one is a cream finish. And these are amazing. If you've not tried them, Essence is cruelty-free and very affordable. I'm sorry if you can hear the lawnmower. My husband is mowing the lawn. My son slept over at his grandparents this weekend, and so we've had some time just to get some yard work and things done. I have 3 of these e.l.f. Matte lip colors. I love these. They're the ones that are like a little pencil. And I have Dash of Pink, what's this one? Retro, Rich Red, and Tea Rose. I wear Tea Rose and Dash of Pink the most. They're my favorite. These are awesome. I would definitely get more shades of this, but I have so many lipsticks I'm refraining. These are just so comfortable on, and they're really easy to use because it's like a pencil top. It's very skinny and easy to apply. You can use them like lip liners as well, and they do last a decent amount of time. Speaking of lip liners, I have 2 from Wet n Wild. These are my favorite lip liner formula that I've found from the drugstore that are cruelty-free. I used to love the CoverGirl lip liners, but I'm not purchasing those anymore. These are in the shades Never Petal Down, which is the pink one, and Plum Together, which is the plum one. These are really comfortable and smooth and creamy. They're not the longest wearing, but I do really enjoy them. And then I also just purchased this on our trip. Well, not just, it was back in July. This is an Essence lip liner, and it's in the shade Satin Mauve. I do like this. It's okay. It's a little bit dry, but it does keep your lip color in place, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's really hard to get off, actually. But it's not my favorite formula. I'm still on the hunt for like the best cruelty-free lip liner. Okay, I have a bunch of these LA Colors lipsticks. These are the $1 lipsticks that you can get from Dollar Tree, and these are my favorite shades out of the range that they have. I think I've had the whole collection. I've owned the whole collection in the past, but these are the ones that just stand out to me as winners. So if you're looking for some good neutral lipsticks, definitely check these out. The first one I have is Mauve Glaze, and that's just a deep mauve shade. Very similar to the Quo lipstick that I showed you, just a little bit more brown. I also love this one in Luscious Wine. It's a beautiful, beautiful wine shade. These are so creamy and comfortable to wear, and they don't run all over your face either. They do stay in place pretty well. This one's in Berry Red. It is not berry at all. This is like the perfect rusty red for fall. If you like kind of deep brick red colors, you would really like this shade. It's beautiful, but definitely not a berry color at all. And then this next one is in the shade Natural Shine, which is like my actual lip color. So I like to put this in my purse if I don't know what to wear. It's really easy. It goes with any makeup look. I also have a couple more of the Silk Finish lipsticks from Wet n Wild. I have this one here in Pink Ice, which is just an icy frosty pink. I like using that as a lip topper. I don't really wear it on its own. I do like frosty lipsticks, but not overly frosty. But this is my favorite out of the line. Well, I have a bunch of favorites, but this is one of my favorites. It's Dark Pink Frost, and it's probably my most worn lipstick. You can see it's almost, I mean, I've worn it down there. But it's a mauvey pink, like a deep pink, that has a gold shift to it. It's so pretty. And the way I use this is I like to top off other lipsticks with it. So I will wear it on its own with a gloss on top. But if I wear it just by itself, it can show the lines in my lips just a little too much because it's very metallic. But I love, love, love this lip color. It's so, so pretty. Okay, and then I do have 3 of the Mega Last lipsticks. We all know these are amazing. From the drugstore, very affordable and just come in so many beautiful shades. I have this Wine Room shade, which is a perfect fall color, and I like this one because it's one of the only lipsticks that's bold that I've ever put on without makeup on and felt really pretty in it. I feel like if I were to only have one bold lipstick, this probably would be the one that suited me the best, just because it makes my eyes pop even without any other makeup on. So I really like that color. And I also have Mauve Outta Here, which is a very cool toned mauve shade, but it's really beautiful. And I like to wear Dark Pink Frost over that, the one I showed you that's golden mauve shift. I also have Bare It All, which is one of my perfect nudes. Other than Nude Cream by Milani, this is my other perfect nude. If I want matte, I choose this one. If I want a more glossy finish, I choose the Milani one. Now, the Milani one has more pink in it, and this one is definitely more of a brown nude, but it's still really beautiful. If you're looking for a good cruelty-free nude, I recommend that one. And then lastly in here, I have 3 of these e.l.f. Lipsticks. These 2 are from the matte collection, and this one is, as you can see, the moisturizing line. This one is in the shade, let's see here if it'll focus for you, Flirty and Fabulous. But it's just a beautiful Barbie pink. I love this color so much. I like Barbie pinks every now and again. And then the 2 that I have from the matte line are in the shades Blushing Brown and Brick. Brick was sent to me free for signing up for e.l.f.'s like reward program that they have. It's kind of like the Sephora Insider or Beauty Insider program, and you just sign up on their emailing list and they send you, like, they'll tell you when new products come out and you can earn points when you purchase. and you get little gifts and things. I think they send you something for your birthday, which is really cool. So I love e.l.f., so I'm definitely up for any type of points and perks I can get. So the brick one is a beautiful brick color, and then blushing brown I got for free with one of my orders. It was like a gift with purchase, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but I have to tell you guys, I'm actually digging it. I'm pulling out my 90s vibes and saying that I'm gonna try wearing some brown this fall. I haven't worn it much this summer just because it doesn't really go with the looks I like to do in summertime, but I think come fall when I'm pulling out like my big sweaters and wearing a lot of like top knot buns and you know, darker smoky eyes, I feel like this is gonna look really pretty. So I'm excited to play around with it. It's kind of an interesting brown because it's more on the cool tone side of things, and it does have just a hint of pink to it. It's definitely brown, but let me just show you. I know I said I wasn't gonna swatch, but I do wanna show you this color. Do you see what I mean? It's like, it's wearable for a brown. I really like it. So I'm very tickled with that. And I love these e.l.f. lipsticks. They smell really good, like vanilla, and they feel great on. And then I also have this, I forgot to show you this with my lip balms because you can see how dinged up this was. He's been living in my makeup bag. And this is the butter, however you say that word, kapuau? I don't even know. I'm just going to say cupcake because that sounds cute, but that's obviously not what that says. Butter lip balm by e.l.f. New York. I got this in my Ipsy bag when I was doing Ipsy. I have since canceled my subscription, not because I don't like it. I love Ipsy. I think it's a great subscription service. We're just trying to save some money, so it's just $10 a month that we can put towards savings instead of, you know, makeup for now. It won't be like that forever. I'm sure once, you know, we've reached some of our goals, I could sign up again. But yeah, definitely recommend it though if you're looking for a fun makeup subscription. You get really cute makeup bags and awesome products because, for example, this retails I think for $20 on the e.l.f. New York's website. They mostly sell nail polish, but this is like a lip glow is what I would call this because it's not really tinted. It does have a slight pinky sheen, but it's more of just a brightening lip product because of that nice pearl finish to it. But yeah, this was like $20 on their website, and the bag, the subscription service for your Ipsy bag is only $10 a month, and that includes shipping. So yeah, that is it, you guys. That's all of my lip products, not including my lip smacker collection obviously, but these were all my lipsticks. I know it's a lot, it's more than what the average person needs, but I am proud of myself because I have whittled it down a lot from what I used to have. I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next video. And as always, remember that you are beautiful, you are special and unique, and no one can tell you any different. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.